ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die. We want no cowards in our camp, never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die.
The article from CBS News, it says, could Illinois be the first state to file for bankruptcy? Okay, and like we said before, Illinois is a state that historically has been oppressing so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, like the entire country you call America, like this entire nation, man. It's been oppressing Israel, okay? A financial crunch is spiraling into a serious problem for Illinois lawmakers, prompting some observers to wonder if the state might make history by becoming the first to go bankrupt. At the moment, it's impossible for a state to file for bankruptcy protection, which is only afforded to counties and municipalities like Detroit. So they're probably going to give this state a pass, if you will, from bankruptcy. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is that this state, Illinois, like the rest of America, okay, is falling. Why? Because it was established in the oppression of blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Man, there was a video that a brother put out, okay, I believe a few months ago, talking about crates of exotic guns being quote unquote dropped in alleys in Chicago. Okay. This is a state that makes its money, makes its revenue off of dumping guns, quote-unquote exotic guns in Chicago, and through those murders that occur through those guns, or through the robberies, through the crimes that are committed through those guns, he then goes and locks Jake up. If there weren't guns in that community, many of these crimes that are allegedly going on in Chicago wouldn't be going on, man. But this place, Illinois, is a place established by wickedness, man, and it's not going to stand for that reason. And here's the proof, man. We're in the King James Version of the Bible, Proverbs chapter 12, verse 3. A man shall not be established by wickedness. Wait, you can steal from the so-called Native American Indians and call their land Illinois. A man shall not be established by wickedness. You can dump crates of exotic guns in Chicago and flourish as a state, as a city. A man shall not be established by wickedness. He's not going to be established by dumping crates of illegal guns in Chicago. He's not going to be established by creating the so-called black codes in the state of Illinois, man, to oppress so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He won't be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved, okay? We're going to go back to that, but first, let me go to a separate article talking about slavery in Illinois, man. This is what we were talking about, okay? Illinois has been a state, or has been a state that has historically oppressed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let's get to the point. These Illinois black laws, okay, I'm right here. These Illinois black laws, also known as black codes, were observed from 1819 to 1865. Under these laws, blacks could not vote, testify, or bring suit against whites, gather in groups of 3 or more without risk of being jailed or beaten. The vote thing, that vote law doesn't matter because it's unlawful for blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians to vote. But you couldn't gather in 3 or more without being jailed or beaten? You're going to get jailed or beaten for standing in a group and talking to each other, man? This was a place established by wickedness, and because it was established by wickedness, it's not going to be established, man. But the root of the righteous shall not be moved. Who are the righteous? The righteous are the blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Okay, you are truly the righteous people, man. All you have to do is return back to your power, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. If you're so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian in Chicago, man, hold on. Change your ways and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and you will not be moved. We just proved that in Proverbs 12 and 3.
We want no cowards in our camp,